What's up? What's up? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Good evening, good evening. Good early morning, whatever time of the day it is for everybody, because I'm sure people are going to be tuned in from different areas. But we're on here to talk about my creation of the brand, the Black Sheep Indelibly. Um, First off, I want to thank all of the people out here who have um, been rocking with me on this new journey, this new channel. Um, Again, this is a new journey for me, um, but I'm very thankful for the progress. Um, it took a lot because I never thought that I would even have my own brand. But it was a reason that God spoke to me about this brand, and I'm glad that I brought it to life. Because when you sit on something and you don't make the ability to move forward and gain an understanding to where you should be, then you're just like wasting time in life. So you have to um, really advance yourself when it's something you really want to do. But again, this was something new for me. And I'm just thanking God that He gave me the ability and the mindset to be able to create something like this. Because in reality, everybody is going through their own journey. Everybody transforms at their own time. But I'm just glad that God spoke to me about this brand. So, um, the brand Black Sheep, um, I've sat on it for maybe about a year or two, and I would just wait in until the right time to go ahead and produce it. And at first I was like, "What, Black Sheep?" And I really looked up really what it was talking about. And the Black Sheep is usually the person or the one that stands out among society. What I mean stands out among society is that society looks at the Black sheep as different, as unknown, foreign, something that they never saw before. But me being a person I am, I really don't care because we all are made in God's eyes. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to hold on, y'all. You just have to really go hard in what you want to do in life. But again, I put the brand out here because it was something that I really felt strongly about doing. Um, again, it's just really hard for you to try to explain your journey to people and hope that they really understand, where you coming from. You know, I I just like really I'm really just thanking God for this. But again, let's go back. I started creating the brand Black Sheep maybe about 2 years ago. A year ago, I had it in my mind, and I said, God, speak to me and show me what is it that you want me to do with this brand. And the way He spoke to me was He gave me the name, and I had to do a little bit of research again, looking up what the Black Sheep is and how we go through the most hated people to society. And people don't understand our walk in life. But again, like I say again, everybody has their own walk of life. With the Black Sheep, we catch the most heat just because people don't like us. Just because what? Because what? Because we're genuine. Our love is still genuine, no matter how much somebody tries to drag our name in the dirt. They try to treat us like we just is just the most wrongest person. We still show that love. We still show that, and that's what I do. I show my love. I show my kindness. It don't matter how people view me or treat me, because guess what? I'm still gonna stand strong in it. The Black Sheep stand strong. They stand alone in their own power. Most people can't do that. Why? Because they need about 60, 70, 80 type of people to stand with them. Me, I'll stand alone because guess what? I've always been solo. Again, everybody can't do everything alone. Everybody, they gotta have somebody. They gotta be around people. They gotta do this. No, the black sheep, we stand out, and that's the reason why it was time for me to speak and show the world really who I am. And I don't have a problem with that because I've been misunderstood. I've been misunderstood a lot throughout my life, and I don't have time to explain to people really why you're not understanding really who I am and what I have to put out here and show. So guess what? God spoke to me through the brand. He said, create this. You can show them who you are. And that's what I want people to see. This is not about a competition. This is not about who can do this and who can do that. It's about showing and expressing who you are. You can express who you are through music. You can express who you are through words, poetry, love. But I decided to show mine through my clothing brand. Yes, I've been through a lot. I go through a lot, with people at my job and people throughout the daily lives, people who look at you as a reflection. You're that reflection. When they look at you, they look in the mirror and they start seeing their own insecurities and check themselves, you know? And that's fine if you can transmute people like that. Because what I'm hoping is that we can transmute people to be a better self-image of themselves. Because if you can be a better self-image of yourself, then you can take that energy that you have and you can what? You can transmute it on to the next person so that they can really transform their mind. But yes, again, going back to this, I had it set in my mind to do the black sheep maybe like 2 years ago, and I never really reacted on it. But I felt God gave me the word to go ahead, and He gave me to go ahead and launch it. And like I say, yes, this is only the pop up shop that I am displaying. But guess what? It's out there, and you have to start somewhere. I don't care what kind of business function or what is it. You have to start somewhere. You have to put it out there. And guess what? Me being a black sheep, guess what? I took that chance. Not caring who supports me at first or how it go. I stepped out on faith and I did it. That's what the black sheep, we go. We go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? We go against the grain. We do what the normal person could not do. I don't care how physically fit you is. I don't care how mentally stable you are, unstable, or your abilities. It doesn't matter because guess what? The black sheep still stands through it all. Absolutely. I've been through the fire. I've been through it all. I mean, it's just so much, but I just feel creating this brand, it can put some kind of seeds into the world because the world is already fucked up, of course. But with doing this, absolutely, absolutely, it's going to put a change into the world. Yes, yes, we got haters. Yes, we got people that just can't stand us because of our light. But guess what? I'm not going to blind my light because I know God created me to do something miraculous in this life. We all are going to do something miraculous in this life. It's just we don't know what way we might be going or what way He might steer us. But you can't worry about that. You got to walk that journey. You got to walk that journey. Because if you don't walk that journey, then who else going to do it for you, right? You got to stop playing out here. You got to go for what you know. Or if you don't know it, you better get to know it. So yes, back again, it's talking about the black sheep. Yes, it's just it was just really time for me to just step out and step out on faith and do something different than the normal. A lot of people they can't walk in the unknown. They scared of what's gonna happen. They scared of what people gonna think. I used to do that shit. I used to do that shit. But guess what? I don't give a damn no more because yes, I'm going against the grain. I'm following God because I know it's a reason why He got me here. Why he got me trying to plant this seed into the world. It's a reason. And I feel even with being a black sheep, standing against the grain and going against whatever people think. Yes, yes, everybody can't do that again. Everybody can't do the unknown because they scared. But let me tell you something, when you got God next to you, you ain't got no reason to fear. Because guess what? You walking in him. People don't even know that. There's so many people out here that's lost souls and they don't know their purpose. But when God give you a purpose, you build on that. You build on it. You build on it. You build on it. And you expand. So yes, with the black sheep, I wanted to expand. I want to be that expansion that can make people transform and make them transmute their lives and just live and be who you're supposed to be. Too many people, they stuck. They're stuck. You got to come out of that unstuck mentality. You have to. Because if you don't, then again, how are you going to proceed in life? How? Come on into the live stream, y'all. Welcome, welcome. We're talking about the black sheep. Again, um, like I said, I'm not finna be sitting on something that God gave me. No, it was time. Absolutely. I go through a lot. I go through a lot of people, when I go out, in public, they look at you like crazy or like you foreign. But guess what, motherfucker? I'm just built like you. I'm just built different. And when I say built different, it ain't just like what the normal people say, oh, I'm built different. No, we talking about really built the motherfucking different. We talking about that mind frame different. The structure. We talking about, yo, consume what you consume in your mind. It's a different mindset. I can't really go into that and explain it. But everybody mindset is not the same. Absolutely not. You notice that you don't do the same shit no more. And people wonder what's wrong with you. It ain't nothing wrong with you. It's that your mindset then grew. And all of that shit you used to do, that shit don't resonate with you no more in your life. People don't understand that shit. Again, that's another form the black sheep goes through with transformation. Absolutely. Every family member has a black sheep. Some people don't identify themselves as the black sheep. Some people identify themselves as the black sheep, and absolutely no. They haven't done all the work. This journey is not motherfucking easy. It gets hard. It gets hard. It gets so fucking hard that you want to put down the bag and say, God, I can't. But he give me the strength every day to go on because he give us that extra power. Black sheep is power. It's power. People will try you, but it's power. People will try to bring you down, but it's power. People will slander your name, it's power. Oh, I know my name is slandered, all kind of shit. But guess what? That ain't stopping shit. That ain't stopping shit. Because I don't give a fuck. That's what the black sheep do. We don't give a fuck. I mean, a lot of people went through a lot of more harsh shit in life, but I'm telling you, this journey, it comes with nuts, bolts, and crannies. But are you able to screw them right screws in right? Not everybody, no. A lot of shit we got to get right in life. If you don't get it right, then what's going to happen? You're going to keep going down a dead end street, and you're going to be lost forever. Being a black sheep, you're going to know your direction. You're going to know your direction in life. And it ain't no damn GPS that's going to show you. God. Oh, yeah, I know a lot of people, they don't understand how she transformed, how she different, how this and that. I'm not the same person. That's because I transmuted. I took whatever, all that fucked up ass energy and shit that I dealt with from the past and past people and shit like that. I took that and I screwed the top on it. And I set it to the side. And I gave it to God. And guess what? I picked myself up. It took a lot of work for me to get to this point in my life to where I am to even think about creating, like I said, the black sheep. But it took me a lot of positioning myself, a lot of conditioning, extra conditioning to get myself in this realm where I am. Because sometimes I just wanted to give the fuck up. Yes, that was in my mind. Yes, give it up was in my mind. Yes, because everybody see me, they're like, oh, Q so strong. Q keep going and blah 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 blah. Yeah, but guess what? The black sheep get tired too. Absolutely. But we keep going, and we keep going and going and going. Absolutely. I can't put it to y'all no simple. I can't put it to y'all no simpler. But again, this was created because it was something that I had sitting in my belly, and I was just waiting on God to birth it for me. That's really it. And the time has came, and here it is. I'm here. You know. Um, yeah, I'm just thankful to God for real, being able to do this. And I know it's only gonna get greater from here. Um, I just really been through a lot, and just like I say, this right here, this brand is really, just letting me be able to finally get myself out here, because the black sheep, we always been put behind and treated a certain way just because of who we are. But guess what? We still show love. We still show guys love. But yes, we've been treated fucked up throughout our life. It's like a unbalance. There was so many fucked up people from the past. But I didn't let that stop me. Me being a black sheep, I kept transmuting that shit. I kept transmuting, kept rolling on like a barrel. Oh, here comes some new product. Okay, let me roll that up. Or here come another barrel. Let me grab that up. Let me put that down. And keep going. Yes, it's a hard journey. You really have to be close to God on this journey, because you face with so many people try to send you negative energy. And it gets hard, because it's like, damn, why me? Why you want to send me fucked up shit? Because that's the mindset of people. They're fucked up. And you don't want to have that fucked up mindset. You want your mental to be clear. Have understanding of who the fuck you are. Because when you know who the fuck you are, it ain't shit a motherfucker can do to stop it. That's why I'm the black sheep. That's why. Because we're unstoppable. It's almost like we not even from this planet. I keep shit so real with people. I always give people love and support. But us as the black sheep, it was never always reciprocated. Even though that's in daily life with a lot of people. But us, people can never give us the amount of love that we give to them as the black sheep. And that's what hurt us the most, because we've been there. We gave our love, our compassion, our tears, our hearts, our valuables. Our vulnerables. We gave it to those people who we thought that loved us. And we wanted to arise from that element and change. That's why it was time. That's why it was time to show the world who the black sheep is, because we've been through a lot. I don't care how much people say they've been through. We got people in the world that's been shot. We got people that's dead. We have people that's dealt with stuff from their childhood, kids, family abandonment, relationship abandonment, all kinds of shit. Luckily, thank God, some of that stuff, no, I have not been through, but I've been through this. And this is walking through the fire with no shoes on. Fuck. Yeah, I wonder why people act some certain way around me. It's because they know. Most of my people, some people know, some people don't. Some people support me, some people don't. I don't give a fuck. You hear me? Because I'm still out here and I don't give a fuck. I'm going for what I know. And I'm staying on that path. People mad. They see negative energy because they know they can't fucking knock you off. I pray for people like that. I pray that everybody transform and want to be their best version. Get rid of them fucking insecurities, because we all got them. It's just people walk in them certain times in different ways. I don't have to preach this to people because they already know. Y'all already know what's up. When people want they wanna play with you. They wanna play with you. And that in my book is a no. You keep it real with me, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's how I go. You know? I done gave my all, like I say, to a lot of people, and it's very sad that, hold on, y'all, that is just not reciprocal. Very sad. But all you can do is keep being you. That's it. Keep being you. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing, being a black sheep. No matter how hard this journey is, I'm going to keep going, y'all. I'm going to keep going. Thank y'all for coming out still for the chat. Yes. Hold on, y'all. I was trying to see something on his computer. But yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot going on in life with people, you know, and I just sit back and I see a lot of the shit and just say, wow, like, well, what the fuck is going on? What happened to people, you know? They ain't understanding. They ain't understanding. They really not understanding. And it's like they choose not to want to understand because their mindset is somewhere else. And it's sad, you know, that people want you to hush and want you to be muted and not speak the truth. But God gonna always want you to speak the truth. And he ain't gonna let you be hush. He wants you to pour that out and spit out that truth. That's what they don't like about the black sheep, that we gonna speak that motherfucking real. Absolutely. And I'm a forever speak the truth. I don't care who don't like it. Absolutely. But yes, the black sheep, that's what it's about. I'm sure y'all have seen what I posted and talked about, you know, the black sheep on my posting and stuff. And yeah, this is it. It's here. Everything was in divine timing. Absolutely. And it was meant to go this way, regardless of who wanted to see it or who not. We still go against the grain as a black sheep. We carry that bag and we carry that motherfucker strong. Saddle up and let's go. That's what it's about. You know, that's what it's about. And I'm thanking God for this journey, this chapter. Because again, not everybody can hold it down. Not everybody can hold it down. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, we back, y'all. But again, this was a surprise blessing from God, just knowing really who I am now, and people either gonna accept it or they not. Don't really matter to me. 'Cause like I said, I'm gonna be me regardless. So, oh well. It is what it is. Everybody got their own timing of coming out. Like I said, not everybody can do this journey because everybody ain't strong enough mentally. You gotta have a strong mental. Some people want to take your mental. You can never take a person's mental because everybody has their own fucking mind. I swear, people. Mm-mm-mm. It's just crazy. People just really will never understand really who you are. They won't because they don't know their damn self. But when you know self, yeah, you can really walk in who you are. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can really walk in who you are and who you're supposed to be. They'll never understand you. They will never understand you. But guess what? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going in life. We've all been through too much. We've been through too much. Too much. Too much. And that's why I said I wasn't stopping. Absolutely not. There's no reason for me to stop. I just got to keep going in this life because it's hard. Like I said, we go through so much, so many trials and tribulations. And people they just can't stand your light. They can't stand it. But it's all good. You know why? Because God give us all strength to go on every day. Some people get mad because, oh, why does she get this? Why does she always get that? Why? Because God keeps me protected and dealing in this crazy ass world with these crazy ass people. Absolutely. Yes, He puts protections on your life and your life and your life, but He's not playing about us. He's not playing about the black sheep. Mm-mm. He ain't playing it right. He ain't playing with it. He ain't playing with it. Absolutely not. He ain't playing about us. He is definitely not playing about us. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why they're still coming on here like this. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why this is saying this. Hold on, y'all. What is this? Sorry, hold on, y'all. But but yeah, I just gotta keep going. It's just it is what it is. People will understand you, and then people won't. But I just hate how judgmental people are. Like, why you so judgmental about one's life because they're different, because of how they choose to move. Everybody should move in their own mode. It shouldn't be how somebody wants you to move. I'm never moving like that. I'm going to always say my truths, but I'm not going to move like the average person. Absolutely not. And I don't give a damn or a shit who likes it. I don't care. I don't care. Absolutely not. But yeah, this brand, again, it was created just to speak out on who I am and show the world who I am. Black Sheep, trying to just get people to transmute their lives for the better and rebuild, be resilient to bullshit, because there's a lot of bullshit out here in the world, and you don't want to keep getting yourself involved in shit. So you gotta have ammunition for that shit. Absolutely. You gotta have that ammunition and be ready. Shoot, frame, fire. Absolutely. And I already know that I got that. I got that with God. Yeah. 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 Like I say, everybody creates things, they do things for different reasons. But yes, mine was to really bring about who I am, to show that strength. You know what I'm saying? When people put that brand on, I want them to feel that strength. Yeah, people like, what? She crazy. How you gonna feel it through clothes? No, no, no. When you look at that Black Sheep logo, when you look at that, it just shows strength through itself. Yeah, that's what it shows. It's strength, it's resilience, it's endurance, it's power. No downgrades, just upgrades. Let that soak. Let that soak. Let that soak. But yeah, God will give us strength, and He will let us endure. Absolutely. He will let us endure. Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit of insight on as far as the black sheep, like I said, it's to transmute, to build people up, and it's not even about converting or converting people over. It's about your own strength, about what you want, about how far you want to go, how far you want God to take you. Because like I said, this is not an easy journey. Not an easy journey. I go through, I'm still going through a lot, but what you go through, you keep it, and you build, and you let it raise you up, you let it raise you up like them roller coasters. You're going click, 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 click. Then when you get to the top, what happens? That's how it is with God. He take you to the top. Absolutely. Not knowing what direction it's going to go, but guess what? You're going some damn where. And that's how it is with the black sheep. We know we going some damn where. Absolutely. We know. We know that he's taking us somewhere. Because we wouldn't be going through this shit for nothing. We wouldn't be going through it for nothing. Everything has a cause and a reason. Absolutely. It's scary at first. It's very scary, but you got to know that it's for your own highest good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Whatever you ask, he gonna give it to you. But yes, he shows favor. Yes, he shows favor all the time. Especially, he knows. He knows when people done wrong to you. He know when they ain't been genuine. He know when they just trying to sweet talk you and put shit in your ear. Oh yeah, he knows. And he gonna protect you from that shit, especially the black sheep. That's why he gives us that sense, that guidance for us to, pick up on this shit before it hits you hard. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want to keep your power, right? Absolutely. He ain't gonna let you lose your power. He gonna let you do that. You might get tested a couple times to see where your strength at, but you ain't gonna fall because he gonna be right there to catch you. You feel me? Absolutely. Get a lot of false doctrine people coming around talking that. Don't be legit, because you can feel it's some bullshit. So yes, and I'm saying it because a black sheep. I've dealt with that. Absolutely, y'all. Oh yeah, I can go on and on and on and on and on. Absolutely. Tell y'all, I done been through the most. I done been through the motherfucking most, and it's not a joke. And it's not a damn joke. It is not a joke. I just want people to understand who the fuck I am. That's it. It's like what else can you do? How else can you make them understand who you are? How do you do that? How? Like I said, it's no competition. It's about how you perceive it. How you perceive God's love. You know what I'm saying? How do you take that in to make you a better person? Because that's where he put me at. I can't explain it. I really can't explain it. You gotta want it. You gotta want it for yourself. You really do. Until you want it for yourself, you're gonna keep going down the same path, wondering why it's not working. Absolutely. But he will speak to you. And that's why I'm glad I listened when he spoke to me about this brand. Absolutely. 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 You have to listen. Because if you don't listen, you're just gonna keep missing the important notes that you need, just like that homework assignment. When we used to be in school, when they tell you make sure you take notes or make sure you read this chapter, make sure you do that. Absolutely. They was telling you that for a reason, right? Absolutely. Because you knew that what? That test was coming. And most of them tests wasn't open notes, right? So what did you have to do? You had to make sure you remember that. And that's what God wants us to do. He want to make sure that we remember what? Who the fuck we are. How many times I gotta say it? Huh? That's exactly why I said I created the brand, because I know who the fuck I am. It took me a minute. It took me some time. But now that I'm in my power, I'm stronger. I feel it. I feel the strength. I believe our strengths is being a black sheep scares people. Of course, because they ain't never seen one like you. You're foreign to them. You're different. And I'd rather be different than stuck in the same motherfucking element as the normal. Because who wants to be like the normal? I want to be something different that somebody want to try to figure out. But you can't figure out something that God put together. You feel me? Stop playing. You can't figure it out. Your own parents can't figure you out. Your family can't figure it out. You know why? Because they don't even know the old you. That old you is dead. And you new to them. You foreign to them. People don't recognize me. They don't know me because they used to the old Kim. The old Q. That's dead. That's dead to me. That's dead. Rise from the ashes, absolutely. After people lied on us, talk about us, beat us with their words, feel like they crucifying us. Oh, I can keep going. Backstabbing us, throw dirt on us, try to belittle you, try to make you feel less than. Oh, that's right. But guess what? We stand up to that shit like this. What? What? Huh? That's what we do. And we keep going. Because again, it ain't a damn thing that a motherfucker could do to stop you. They try. They try to siphon your energy. They try to bring you down. But you can't do that. You can't do that to a real one. You just can't. And people need to accept that. But they never will accept it because they can't be accepted of their self. Again, when people look at you, they see a reflection. When they look at me and they see I created this brand, oh, who she thinks she is, huh? She trying to be better than us, huh? Who she thinks she is? No. That's not what this is. This is no competition. This is not to see who can sell the best items or do this. I did this to better me. I created this brand to better me, to make me more resilient and strong. Because I stepped out. I went against the grain. I prayed and talked to God about this. This life that we in is not a joke. It's not a fucking joke. It's real. And that's why I had to step out on faith and do some real shit. Yes, I'm different. Yes, I go through shit. But some of the shit I know how to hold deep inside me with strength. Because God gave me strength to keep going, regardless what a motherfucker gotta say. Because some people's shit ain't on the outside, it's internal. And that's real. That's why I said let's make the brand, let's stand out, let's do it. You gotta walk with God for him to show you where and what it is you're supposed to be doing. Because if you lose the focus, you done basically lost him. Stop playing. Yes. You never want to lose God, because you're gonna be lost forever. You're gonna be searching GPS in your phone trying to, where's God? Where's my God? Where is he? Where is he? I don't see him. He ain't popping up to give me these directions and what direction in life I should go. He don't expect to have to keep coming behind you like a little preschooler or a kindergarten. He wants you to know that shit for yourself. That's why you gotta go against the grain. Not always go against the grain in a bad way, but you go against that grain. You know why? Because it's gonna make you a better person. It's gonna make you a better person. It's going to strengthen your inner soul, because some people's inner souls is just weak, toxic, poisoned. When that poison enter you in, when somebody's speaking that shit to you and they try to enter in your veins, oh no. You want to suction that shit out like an IV, suction that shit out, throw that shit to the trash, and you keep moving. And that's why I keep moving, and that's why I made this motherfucking brand, so we can keep moving. Regardless what somebody say, regardless who the fuck don't support you, who cares? You keep walking, and we keep rebuilding ourselves, and we build ourselves up to stand on top. Not be on top of that person, but to stand on top of what you know and who you are. So many people don't know who they are. They're so lost. They so lost. They'll never get out that maze. They're going to keep bumping into the same motherfucking corners and never do what it is that God want them to do. I don't have no hate, but yeah, I done been through a lot. I don't have no hate. I don't have no hate. But people got hate for me. They got love and hate relationship for the black sheep, because they don't know which direction to go in. Because they ain't never seen nobody like you. They want to do open heart surgery on you to really try to dig deep and find who the fuck you are, but they can't. Because only God knows. Can't keep talking this thing, because it's self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory. It's a lot. People want to get inside your mind. You gotta have your own mind state, and make sure your mind state is clean. Make sure it's cleansed. A lot of things I wonder about, but only God knows. So many people they fear us because they know they done did wrong by us. I ain't gotta put no voodoo or hexes on your ass. You know why? Because that's not my place. We forgive. We still love. We still show genuine love when we know motherfuckers ain't real or on some bullshit towards us. We still try to show that love of God, but we will get with you. Absolutely. We just done gave too much fucking time to the wrong energies. And a lot of energies out here is toxic and mad and hateful, resentful, negative ass energies. But guess what? Again, the black sheep, we don't let none of that shit stop us. We keep going. We keep going. A lot of us done go through a lot of pain in our bodies and a lot of perplexities and difficulties and shit, but we keep fucking going. 144,000 of us, the black sheep, and we standing strong. We keeping going because God got us doing work down here and we ain't finished. He already know what our next mission is. We just got to be suited up for it. Like I say, a lot of people claim to be the black sheep. They ain't even fully walked this journey yet. They ain't even smelt the grass. They ain't even been in the darkness. They can't walk in the dark. But they claim they the black sheep though, right? You got to be able to go into the unknown and trust that God got you and trust that it's going to be okay. You got to be able to know that you can walk in a motherfucking room and transmute that energy. You got to know that when you walk in a room, it's just, they see you and people start flinching. They start looking. You know why? Because they fucking insecure and they know you something powerful. Same shit I'm speaking now about this is the same way I'm going to rock this brand and I'm going to keep on going. I ain't letting shit stop me. In too deep now. And again, I don't give a fuck who don't like it. People simply want to attack you because you speak the truth. But they be hoping and praying, I hope and pray that she don't know the shit I said about her or things I did behind her back. I've already forgiven you because I already know. I really don't give a fuck. I I know people ain't right. Their minds is fucked up. But you don't let that stop you, do you? Absolutely not. It's just too much. I've been through too much. And I'm glad that God letting me be able to show my talents and show who I am through this brand. And absolutely. Hell yeah, I'm going to support it. Absolutely. And I hope, y'all that's on this live or that's watching me or whatever, y'all support it too. Black Sheep Store. Black Sheep Store Printify Me. Black Sheep Store Printify Me. I put it out there. Y'all got the links. That's all I can do, Start something new. Freshness. Newness. Some people don't want to do nothing new. They want to stay within the past and stay sad in the past. I'm not doing that. Nah. But yeah, this is really showing my life and who I am, Why I'm the black sheep. Why God chose us for the journey, we don't know. But we just accepted the mission. Because if I didn't accept the mission, then God would probably be like, well, I thought I made you strong for this. So I want you to do this mission. And I shouldn't see you failing or aborting your mission. So it's like now I'm in too deep and I can't abort my mission. So that's why I pray every day that he give me strength to keep going. Because I don't want to abort my mission. I want to see what all this journey got to offer me. Absolutely. And that's the same way that you should be thinking. When people put this brand on, I want them to know, yes, I can be just as strong. No matter what somebody try to downgrade you and say, you got to know who you are. Yes. See, the devil worked through people. He works through people. But guess what? God already on the back end. He already sealing the deal. So yeah, as the black sheep, yes, that deal is sealed. It's sealed because we locked in with God. And that's how y'all got to be too. You got to stay strong. You got to stay resilient. No matter what's thrown at you in your face, no matter how you get mad or no matter if things don't go your way that day or if you see some snake mess, you really got to be able to stand against the grain. And that's what I do. I go against the grain. Different. Facing it, enduring it. Just like how they crucified God and put him on that cross and he had to endure that. Guess what? Me as the black sheep, I endure the persecution, the people looking at you crazy, treating you wrong. You ain't gonna get to treat me wrong because I'm gonna see that shit. But yeah, when people look, it's like a look persecution because of who you are or who she thinks she is. I'm with God. That's who I am. I'm with him. You dummies. Huh? That's who the fuck I am. I'm with God, so I know I'm strong in numbers. The fuck? Tired of playing with people, And again, gotta keep going. That's the main thing I want people to see. Like with this brand, no matter what hate, what judgment, what bullshit somebody try to throw at me with this, keep going. And that's what I want y'all to do. Keep going. It get hard in life, but we keep going. We transmute that negativity and that bullshit, and we keep going. And it take us to where we want to be. Trust me, God will put you where you want to be if you want to be there. If you don't want to be there, what happened? He not gonna drag you and pull you like a luggage. He'll leave your ass right where you at and let you unpack your own baggage. So, with that being said, again, Black Sheep was created, of course, by me. Um, I'm sure y'all already seen the label and everything. Let me flash it to you on my phone because I can't cut this off. So here we go. Let me show y'all this real quick. So y'all see this, y'all already know. That's what it is. So yeah, again, if y'all have not went on the website, again, I don't know if y'all can see it, but probably because of the lighting. But again, Black Sheep /store dash indelibly .printify me. HTTPS /the lines Black Sheep store indelibly .printify me. Again, HTTPS Black Sheep /store indelibly .printify me. And I will be sharing it on my YouTube again. I'll be sharing it throughout, the time that the brand is growing. And I will again have my website going and up soon. And I appreciate the love, the support, in this brand, and I hope it goes far. And that's it. And again, Black Sheep it's not an easy journey what I go through. That's just a little intro to y'all. Maybe one day we'll go into some more detail about it as the brand get bigger, but that's the intro. I have to stay resilient. I have to stay strong. That's really what the Black Sheep is about. Yes, people say they're strong because they work out in the gym. Yes, people say they're resilient because they think they're prone to no bullshit, but we all is prone to something. But God is really got his hand on our life. People claim that, oh, God got his hand over my life. It ain't like the Black Sheep, because he don't play about us. He don't play about the chosen. Just like people say they chosen. Everybody ain't chosen. You may be chosen by the streets, or you may be chosen by your baby daddy or your baby mama or your ex or somebody or your kids. But when you're chosen by God, that's real and that's special. And that's what made me be able to really create this brand, because I know he chose me for a special journey. It ain't just anybody's journey. It ain't just any person's journey out here. But we talking about the Black Sheep. The person that gets the most hate. I want y'all to really look up who the Black Sheep is. Keep y'all mental strong. Much love. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I will be doing another live this coming Saturday. So stay tuned. And everybody have a blessed week. We'll be going live again this coming Saturday. Everybody have a good night. Much peace and love. And again, support the brand Black Sheep Indelibly. Again, let me hit you with the website one more time. The website is, again, Black Sheep store indelibly .printify.me. Go ahead and make some purchases and check out the shop. Have a good night. Much love. Peace.